All right, so here is my 2022 reading journal. So this is the Paper Age dotted notebook. I just got it off of Amazon. It's like $10. I got the black one. It comes in all different colors and it's really good quality for the price. Like, it's only $10, but I really like the thickness of the paper and I like how the dots are kind of like fainter. And I liked getting black because then I can put any stickers on it and it didn't like clash at all. So most of the stickers on the cover here are from Redbubble. So like my skeleton hand and this triple goddess sticker, and then like the bookish sticker and the Abraxos and 13 sticker. Those are all from Redbubble. And then some of these are from like sticker packs that I got on Amazon. But yeah, I just decorated it. It's quite plump, as you can see, and I really like how it looks. There's like this little strap thing too, but like I love how stuffed it looks. So yeah, let's get into some of my spreads. So right away I put a couple little stickers just to decorate this intro page, and I wrote out Hannah's recent reads. I've got another little intro page for my 2022 reading journal. And then I wrote my reading goals and then a reading tracker. So my first goal was to read 100 books. So I have 100 little spaces that I was able to fill in, and I read well over 100 books last year. My next goal was to be more mindful of book purchases, just because sometimes I'll like see a book and I'll just buy it right away and I don't have any intention of reading it right away, so I wanted to be more mindful of that. And then also I wanted to try to buy more books used, and like basically just books like not from Amazon. And I think I did okay with that goal. I definitely did still use Amazon more than I would have liked, but. And then my next goal was to write a Goodreads review for every book I read. I'm pretty sure I did this. There may have been like, maybe of the 174 books that I read, maybe like 5 of them that I didn't write a Goodreads review for, so I think that's pretty good. And then reread at least one book every month, which I definitely did that. So then my next page is books read in 2022. So I just have this little bookshelf where I just wrote the title of the books and then I colored them in with a gray mild liner highlighter. So I'm glad that I had extra, because I think it would have stressed me out if I like was starting to run out of books. But yeah, my last book read was right here, so I only had like a few left, but I'm glad I had extra. Then I have this spread for my most anticipated releases of 2022. So I just have them organized by the month that they came out, and then I wrote the day of the month they came out and just the title and author, so I could kind of keep track of when they came out. Then I put in a subscriber and follower tracker for YouTube and Instagram, where at the end of the month I would write down how many subscribers I had for YouTube and how many followers I had on Instagram. I didn't do that again for 2023 because honestly I don't know, I didn't really care for it that much, but it did help me kind of see where I started the year at and where I ended it at. So maybe I would write down like how many I had in January, and then at December, like seeing how many I got in the year. Maybe that's more useful than just monthly. And then this page was blank, so I decided to put a quote from The Starless Sea, since I did kind of like a star theme. And then we're kind of getting into all of my monthly spreads. So I have my January TBR right here, which is just kind of very simple, just wrote down the books I want to get to. And then I do journal spreads for all the readathons that I participate in. So Winterween was the very first one, so I have kind of a spooky theme going on. This is like 3D stickers. I don't know if you can kind of see, they're like really thick, and like these tombstones are like thick. So they pop off the page and they look really cool, like this owl and this tree. It looks really cool, but it's like really chunky, so but I did like how this spread turned out. I really like the stickers that I used. And then I would write down my books read, so I'd write down the title and the author and then the rating that I gave it, and I pretty much kept that system the entire year. And then the next page is my books read. I printed out small little covers and then I would just write the rating down underneath it. In the year before, in 2021, I had every book that I read. I didn't do it by month and I ran out of space and had to move to the end of my journal to do it. So I like this way better where I just print out the covers for each month and then I have enough space. And then I also keep track of the books that I haul. So I write down the title and the author, where I got it from, if it was new or used, and then I check it off whenever I read it. Some of these I got I had no intention of reading them, so I just wrote NA. And then if I unhauled it, I would put an X. So you'll probably see that coming up. So yeah, I'm not gonna really talk through all of these because that's basically the spreads that I did every month was the TBR and then the books read, the covers of the books printed it out, and then a book haul spread. So I'll just kind of flip through these so you can kind of look at them, and then I do readathon spreads every now and then. So I'm gonna stop talking and I will just flip through so you can kind of look and see all of my spreads. So here I did a spread for House of Sky and Breath, which was my most anticipated release of the year. I did this in the year before for A Court of Silver Flames, and I thought I would do the same thing. I just printed a couple pictures off and then some fan art. And then this was actually a magazine cover. You can kind of tell from right here, but I just cut it out because I thought it would be kind of cool. So that's what that spread is. This spread, I had all of these pins because I started doing a pin flag, and I didn't want to get rid of the little cardboard thing that they were pinned on. These ones are all Sarah J Maas ones, and some of these are from pre-orders, so I did want to keep them. So I just decided to do a spread where I put all of the little cardboard pieces, and then I just wrote what the pin was from. And then this, I ordered a new dust jacket for A Court of Silver Flames that's in this style of the original covers, and this print came with it. And I don't really hang prints on my wall, so I decided to put it in my reading journal and then a quote from A Court of Silver Flames to kind of decorate it. This spread was for my Sarah J Maas read-along, which I'm still doing with my friend Christina. And we've been doing it for so long. It's so funny because this was the original schedule that I had planned out, and we were supposed to finish it in October, and that did not happen. We were a little ambitious, I think, with this one, but I still really like how this spread turned out. I even started writing like when the live shows were, but then I really like let that go. I stopped that like right away. But I really like how I have the stack of books here, and then the little thing with me and Christina, we're so cute. And then I have the stack of books for the ACOTAR series, and then I have like stickers from each of the series up at the top. So yeah, I really like how that spread turned out, even though I didn't really utilize it. I think it's still cute. This is probably one of my favorite spreads of last year. This was for Questathon, which was a month-long readathon that was created and hosted by Sahar from Basically Bookish Reads, and I was a co-host for that. I was on Team Mortals, and I just like went all out. I printed the map that Sahar created, and then this little thing, and then in this envelope is like all of the boards, like all of the reading prompts and stuff. And then on the back, oh, this was this was one of the prompts, was my drawing. Let's not talk about it. But yeah, on the back I wrote down like all the books that I was using to fit certain prompts and stuff. So I really like how this one turned out, and I like that it has like a little envelope. So this is the last spread that I did for this journal. I was going to do a whole spread about my favorite books and I didn't end up doing it. I might still do it. Usually I do like end of the year spreads in these last little last few pages. But I don't know, like I put my stats and stuff usually, but I just didn't really feel like doing that this time around. I was just ready to like get into the new year, I guess. So yeah, I didn't really do any like final spreads or anything like I normally do. So it was just my last December spread and that was it. So that is my 2022 reading journal. I like to keep things pretty simple. I like to use lots of stickers because I'm not overly artistic, but I like how stickers make the spreads, you know, a little bit extra fun. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end, leave like a notebook emoji or a pen emoji or something like that, something journal related, to let me know that you made it to the end of this video. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!